Say hello to the vlog. Hello. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Riley and we are starting the vlog. It's 10:36 and Jason and I are going to be fixing our sleep schedule over the next 4 days. Riley, don't you dare leave me. Don't leave me. You wanna come sit here? Oh, there's so much happening. As I'm drinking coffee, I'm talking about how I'm gonna fix my sleep schedule. Okay, let me scoot this back because we got a big family now. So basically it is 10:36. We are in the process.
Trying to make out with me.
This is very pure. It's 10:36. We are going to be getting ready for bed in the next 30 minutes because we need to be asleep by midnight in order to wake up at 8 a.m. So basically, we have been going to bed at like 1. Earlier on, we were going to bed at like 3 a.m. That was pretty rough, but we've slowly gotten better at that. And we used to get up at like 9:45, but our goal by the end of this is to be getting up around 6 a.m. So mostly because we want to start running in the morning and it's really hot in Nashville now, so the only way to run is to get up early and run in the morning. Basically, I got this idea from Jess. I watched one of her vlogs and she decided that they were gonna start resetting their sleep schedule by waking up 30 minutes earlier every single morning until they reached their desired like wake up time. And I saw that vlog and I was like, that's brilliant, we should try that. That's what we are doing. This vlog and in this video, our goal is to be able to wake up at 6 a.m. by the end of this.
Do you see the paw?
So tomorrow we will be waking up at 8 a.m., right? We said 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
We did. 8 a.m. We've been waking up around like 8:30, 9-ish anyways. So 8 a.m. will be early for us. And then we'll wake up at 7:30, 7, 6:30, and 6. That's what it is. But the last hour, I've been drinking coffee. I'm still drinking my coffee. Also been working on an embroidery.
Trying to shut off the screens though, like an hour before bed, so that my eyes don't hurt, and I hear that's supposed to help.
We're trying to like give ourselves an hour between 11 and midnight to fall asleep. I don't really get tired until like 1 a.m. So going to bed earlier is going to be difficult. I feel like I'm just going to lay in bed awake. So that's why we're winding down around 10:30-ish. But Riley just sleeps all day and she's so tired still, and I don't understand. All you do is sleep. You just sleep all day. She's like falling asleep in your arms. So that's what we're doing. I would love to know down below in the comments if you guys are on a wacky sleep schedule, because we definitely have been. But we're gonna be morning people, right? Really quick, before I head up to get ready for bed, I wanted to show you guys this embroidery that I'm working on right now because I made pampas grass. I've never done this little technique or design before, but I wanted to try something new. So I might add one more little stem of grass right here, or I might just leave it. And then I'm gonna add a fruit bowl. How cute is this? And then there's like a little modern table. So that's the one I'm working on tonight. Alright, so we were going to start getting ready for bed at 11, but then we just decided we're already kind of ready for bed, so we're actually getting ready for bed at 10:30, which is crazy because I feel like we haven't gone to bed this early in a while. Having this like intentional goal, I feel like has already just mentally prepared us to go to bed earlier and to get up earlier. And I won't take you through my nighttime routine every night, but I thought for the first night of going to bed that I would kind of show you guys what I do to get ready for bed, because I haven't really done a nighttime routine, I don't think, in a while. So I always start by French braiding my hair. That's how I get like wavy hair throughout the day. So in case you're wondering if I curl my hair, I don't. I just braid it. So I do French braid. But I always pin my bangs back because I cannot sleep with my bangs down. Especially when I put like skincare on, I just don't really like having my bangs down because I feel like it gets all in my hair. So I always pin my bangs down and I put my hair up with a hair wrap. So I'm gonna wash my face with the Fresh Soy Cleanser. I talked about this in my favorites video, my quarantine favorites. Next is toner, and this is the Pro Glycolic pH Resurfacing Gel from Tula. And I'm just gonna wipe my skin down with this to remove any excess dirt. And I have mascara under my eyes. Need to remove that with a makeup remover. This is the Glossier Milky Oil for my makeup remover. Removing it under the eyes. Gonna use a facial oil. This is the True Botanicals Pure Radiance Oil. Couple drops of that on the hands. And then I'm using the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. And then the nighttime cream that I've been using and loving is the Dior Capture Youth Cream. And this is so hydrating. I almost forgot my eye cream. This is the Glossier Eye and Lip Cream. Can you believe we're in bed at 11?
Yes, I want it. I long for it.
I went ahead and I put our bedtime at midnight, even though we're going to bed right now at 11. Probably won't be asleep till midnight. Got it set for 8 a.m. Riley is also already in her little bed over there. Oh no, you don't need to get out of bed. You just stay right in bed. Go to bed. Good girl. Good night. Good morning, Riley. Good morning. Morning sploots from Riley. Good morning, it is now 8:30. We've gotten up, made the bed, got my coffee right here. Already washed my face, put my bangs down. Found that if I end up not washing my face until the afternoon around like 1 or 2 p.m. I start to feel really gross, so I thought I would just do it in the morning. Been doing it like first thing when I get up the last few days, and I've actually felt a lot better from doing that. Last night we got in bed at 11. However, we laid in bed for about an hour chatting it up. So I think we probably got to sleep by 12:30. Like I stopped looking. I like had to be very intentional about just laying there. We stopped talking to each other and we just tried to go to sleep. And I think that obviously helped when you're not carrying on a conversation. So I would say we probably got to sleep around 12:30, which is pretty on time with what we wanted to in order to get up at 8. So we've pretty much gotten our 8 hours of sleep. Feels pretty good. However, I do believe that by the time we get to 6 a.m., it's gonna be a little bit tricky to go to bed at 10 a.m. I hope we get tired, or 10 a.m. at 10 p.m. I hope we can actually get tired. We're getting our coffees. We're gonna go on a little walk around our little neighborhood and then start our day. So we're about to go on our walk. Got our walking outfits on. Just took my hair down from the braids. So this is what it looks like, and I don't use any product in it. So that's why I do the braids. Right, Joas?
Oh yeah.
All right, we just got back from our walk and I was going to film a little bit of our walk just on my phone, but Jason and I have made the decision that along with getting up early,
we're gonna try to not look at our phones until the workday starts.
until after breakfast, which is interesting because I normally like story our breakfasts, but we're just gonna try it out for the week and just see how we like it, see how we feel. Plus I feel like y'all on Instagram have seen me make potatoes in the morning so much, so I thought I would vlog it instead. Motivational water bottle. What time is it? 9? It's probably 9, right? 9:10. So I got a drink to see here. Start my day.
Near, far, wherever you are, and I know we'll go on. What you think, Ryan?
So close.
Got you some water, huh?
Check out this pan that we got. Is this not the cutest pan you've ever seen? It's adorable. I've literally been posting about this pan non-stop on my stories. That's why I don't really feel that bad about not posting our breakfast on my stories this week. I feel like I've really just only given pan content on my Instagram. Look at these crispy taters.
Crispy man.
The final breakfast. Just got a package in from Lively because they now carry swimsuits, which is really exciting. I haven't been able to make it to the pool, but when I do, I will have a nice little swimsuit. So this is a navy blue one. Guys, I don't wear a lot of navy blue, but recently I've gotten some navy blue stuff in. This is the top. Oh, I love this. It's almost like a sports bra kind of style top. I love this kind of style. And I love that it's just like a solid color. All right, it is now 10:30 p.m. We need to be asleep by 11:30 to get 8 hours of sleep to get up at 7:30? Yes, 7:30. Today I ended up running a bunch of errands. I went to like the post office, went to UPS. I took some boxes to the dump. Also went on a walk with my friend Malia, and I'm gonna be a bridesmaid in her wedding, so I'm super excited. She asked me to be a bridesmaid today. We ended up going to Chick-fil-A for dinner because we've been eating really well this week. We've decided that we really only want to do one cheat meal a week, and so that was Chick-fil-A for us because I was just so hungry. I did not feel like cooking. We've been watching House Hunters for the past like hour and a half before bed. Got on my Glossier hoodie, but I'm gonna get ready for bed and hopefully we can get asleep by 11:30. Didn't drink coffee tonight, so I feel like we have a better chance than we did last night because I drank a coffee. So I decided that I would maybe test out the theory of not drinking coffee before bed and see if that would like help me get to sleep. So shutting off all the lights down here, grabbing my water. Always have water by the bed. I also got the cutest letter from a follower on Instagram sent to my P.O. box, and she drew the most adorable little photo of Riley. So that just like made my day. But that's basically what today was, and I guess now it's time for bed. Look at us going to bed before 1 a.m. So proud. Good morning. Day 2. Now it is 8 a.m. because we got up and I washed my face. Making coffees this morning. We're gonna go on a walk. Getting up this early was tricky. I think it was harder than yesterday. Maybe because yesterday I was like excited to start this video and I was like, ooh, I can totally do this. But I think we still got our 8 hours. So I feel fine now that I'm up, but definitely getting up was like, whoa. Hair's down this morning from the braid. It was a little bit damp last night because I took a shower. If you guys need a quick wave, you don't want to put heat on your hair and you want it to grow long and healthy, French braids. All right, so Jason and I are making breakfast this morning. We've got our potatoes going. Like I said yesterday, which is in today's vlog, we want to do this thing where we don't get on our phones before breakfast, and we've been finding it really hard. Like, we're just standing around being like, I don't know, it becomes such a habit to pick up your phone and start scrolling or looking for something to like distract yourself with while you're in the waiting process. Even though we have each other and we like do carry on conversations, that in between conversations time, if he goes and makes a coffee and I'm just standing here, like I naturally want to bring out my phone and just, I don't know, start scrolling or storing or just doing something that like isn't really helping me.
Crave stimulation.
Just, yeah, craving stimulation and also just craving like information overload. And so we've just been talking about how like when we're parents one day, we don't want to be like that, but realizing that like those type of habits start now and not when we're with kids. So, I don't know, just something to think about. If you're wanting to like kind of disengage from social media and technology, at least at some point like designating a specific time, it feels worth it. So we're just gonna keep trying it and like being okay with the fact that it is hard and it is relearning something and it does feel weird without it. We just like want to be intentional about it. So that's how that's going. We really want our phones, but we're trying to not.
Because it's kind of dumb. I feel like I get up and I'll be like on YouTube right away, like watching something, and then I get triggered and then like I'm frustrated and it's like
Totally.
YouTube doesn't belong with me at 7 a.m.
Yeah, or I'll be like answering DMs and I'm like, wait, I haven't even like talked to Jason yet, my husband, who's right next to me. Just kind of like reprioritizing things and creating space to like have conversations. I feel like we've actually had great conversation in the last 2 days that maybe wouldn't have come up if we had been on our phones. So far, 2 days of walking and no phones has been really good, but honestly very difficult. But I'm hoping it just gets easier. Like the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more just like used to it you are. That's where we're at with the phone situation. Definitely feel like I'm missing something though. All right, so it's actually later in the day. Got a late night coffee. It's really not that late actually. Actually, it's 8:25. Small coffee. Trying to not caffeinate myself too much before bed, but I do like the taste of coffee. Got a cookie going on in the toaster oven over there. So if you hear a ticking, that's the toaster oven. If you hear a guitar going on, that's Jason. There's basically always noise happening here, but I really hope that this mic is kind of canceling all of that out. Today, we ended up doing something that we were not expecting. Jason and I were just honestly floored and so upset at the death of George Floyd and everything else that has gone on prior to his death in the Black community. And we ended up going to downtown Nashville for a rally. It was a peaceful rally. However, Jason and I were just so upset at the news that another innocent Black citizen of the United States was murdered. It was just weighing on us a lot, and we just felt the need to take part in the rally and to not stay silent on the subject. And so I'm not gonna go into too much detail here because this is already a long enough vlog. I have shared some on my Instagram as well. I just wanted to vocalize that I will never understand what pain and hardship and oppression that the Black community goes through, and that is something that I want to improve on, and I want to learn more and get better, and I want to extend love and justice for people who don't have as much privilege as I do. And it's honestly been just the center of Jason and I's conversation. I've honestly been so floored by the amount of people who have taken a stance to be anti-racist and to stand with the Black community. And I really just believe that as just a human being, this is what we should be doing. Like, we should be fighting for their lives and fighting for equality. People's lives are so valuable, and everyone should have the same opportunity to live in freedom and to live without fear. I just cannot imagine what they have to go through to just live their daily lives, and that's my cookies. And it breaks my heart. I just wanted to come on here and say that this is something that has been weighing on our hearts, and I felt like it was honestly my responsibility to speak up and to not stay silent on the subject because I don't support hatred. I was literally crying on and off all day today, just reading articles and listening to other people's stories online about how they've felt oppressed or scared for their lives, and it's just not right. As someone who does love the Lord, my heart just breaks because everyone should be loved. I just want equality, and I don't think that we're gonna get there by staying silent on the matter. Going to the rally was just a way that Jason and I could participate. It was so eye-opening for us to be surrounded by people in that community that are just so desperate for change, like needed change. They deserve change. It was really, really eye-opening. If I can suggest anything, just take the time to listen. We don't need to speak to try to fix things. This is not about us. This is not about me. This is not about Jason, because we are not the ones hurting. We need to listen to hear what they need from us. Change is usually a slow process, and the world is still so broken, but I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that Jason and I care deeply about this. It just didn't feel right to have a channel and to have an Instagram and to not share. I didn't want to overlook this and pretend that I could just look past it and keep doing the same old thing, like unboxing and trying on clothes and doing makeup, because this is just so much more important. And so I just wanted to take the time and share my thoughts on it, because when things like this happen, it makes everything else just pause. And it's really been all that Jason and I can think about. So we went to the rally, and then we ended up coming back, making some dinner We went and played basketball. That's why I've got my hair up, feeling very sporty outside, just trying to stay active. And then came back home. I made a cookie, which is now done, and I've been drinking coffee. So I'm about to start editing a different video, but I just wanted to share my thoughts, share my heart with y'all. So I'm gonna get editing, and then I will see you at bedtime, which I guess will be at 11 in order to get up at 7 tomorrow. So Jason's playing at church tomorrow. So he actually needs to be at church filming the live stream. We don't gather for church. It's just the band, not even the band, it's like 3 people. He needs to be at church tomorrow to record that at 7:30. So he's probably gonna get up a little bit earlier, but I think I'm still gonna get up at 7. Need to edit my video quickly so that I can get to sleep by 11. Whew. All right, I thought it was a lot earlier than it is, but it's actually 10:47, so it's basically time for us to go to sleep. I was editing video with everything going on. I just needed to shut the computer off and go to bed. So we're gonna reset tomorrow. Hopefully feel a little bit better. Just it's been a heavy last couple of days. So 7 a.m. See you then. All right, good morning. It is 7 a.m. the next day, and we have actually already eaten breakfast. Jason needed to get up at 6 to play for church today. So I just ended up getting up with him because Riley threw up this morning. And if you guys have a dog, there is nothing worse than waking up to the sound of your dog vomiting. Sorry if that was too much, but we've already gotten up. We've eaten breakfast. I am now drinking my coffee. The church live stream does not start until 10 a.m. So I've got 3 hours. I'm probably gonna finish editing that video that I was supposed to last night. I'm feeling a lot better this morning after getting some rest. Obviously still it's on my mind. So it's 7 a.m. coffee. We would normally walk this morning, but he actually needs to leave like right now to get to church to do the filming. I'm probably going to work on my video. Also need to read my Bible before church, I guess. We are doing the Bible in a year, and I guess it is the last day of May. So tomorrow we are officially, or I guess after today, we are officially halfway through the year. All right, I have been corrected. Jason's right. He just came down and he was like, no. At the end of June, we're at 6 months. We're halfway through. And I was like, ah, dang it, you're right. So scratch that. We've got a whole nother month to get halfway through. Okay, fine, whatever. We're 5 months through. I don't know. I just thought we were halfway through the year. Riley also loves the mornings. You love the mornings? Yes, you do. This is her spot. We ended up putting this blanket over the couch because we didn't want her scratching it up anymore, but she loves it. Do you love it? She's a snuggly little bear in the morning. Alright, so Riley's getting brushed today. This is all of her hair. And this is more of her hair. There's a tumbleweed of her hair. And she's still got more hair. How do you still have more hair? You're covered in your own hair. Been out here brushing her hair for a while and I'm honestly just tired, so that's all we're gonna do for today. It is 10 p.m. and we are getting a late start to go to bed, but we went on a 6-mile walk today, which was super nice with no phones. It was amazing, and I'm checking in on my Animal Crossing town right now, but we're about to go to bed. We actually need to be, I think, asleep by 10:30, so I need to like shut this down, go get ready for bed, because tomorrow we're gonna get up at 6:30. Me too. This morning was really hard to get up. Ended up snoozing for like a little bit. So we're up and we're making coffee, gonna do our walk. Yeah, this morning was really, really difficult getting up. Since we've made our coffee, we have gone on a walk. I have done some work. I was supposed to do a brand partnership this week, but they canceled, and I'm so glad that they did. I was going to email them this morning and ask to pull out just because with everything going on, it felt like not the right time to post about a sale happening. Luckily, they canceled, and I am really so proud of this brand for recognizing what's going on and being sensitive to that. I also embroidered this little guy yesterday. It says Black Lives Matter. You've probably seen it over on my Instagram or on my YouTube community page, and I posted this embroidery over on my Instagram, and I actually had a follower give the best suggestion ever, which is to create a template and then sell it and then have all the profits go to a Black organization. And so I created the template. It's over on my blog right now. I will link it down below. This template, every single purchase will be going towards a Black organization called Black Women's Blueprint. They help women and girls and other people who have experienced sexual violence, sexual assault, and they work with them. They work in the communities, and they give supplies like clothing, sanitary products. They really just try to help in the communities, kind of hands-on. So that's where all of the donations will be going, 100% of them, and it's just something that I felt on my heart that I could do. I've noticed in myself that I can do more, and because of this platform and because of the gifts that the Lord has given me, I just felt like it was my duty to help in any way that I can, whether that's posting and sharing or even using something so simple like embroidery to raise money for a Black organization. Because even though this kind of stuff makes us so uncomfortable, we have to look inside of ourselves, face the uncomfortable feelings, ask ourselves, are we staying silent? Are we silently allowing this to keep happening? Or can we use what we have to bring change? And so personally, just for me, I'm not gonna call anybody out because I think we all handle things very differently. This is obviously such a heavy topic. Me personally, I just felt really convicted that since I have people that I can reach, it wouldn't make sense for me to not use that right now. That's just what this vlog has turned into because that's what's going on around us. I cannot look away from what's happening because to pretend that it's not going on just feels like privilege, and I don't want that. Jason and I, this has been the center of our conversation in our home with our friends. We are trying to educate ourselves. We are trying to use what we have to speak out against racism, and I'm just trying to think of ways that I can tangibly help, like donating and using my platform. This has to change, and I just want to do my part. I just want to say thank y'all for staying in it, for listening, for not unfollowing or unsubscribing because things make you uncomfortable. I think right now, as we start to feel really uncomfortable, that's really where the change starts to happen, is inside our own hearts. And so I have been just daily praying and journaling about this, searching my own heart too, because I am not perfect. Though I am not white, I still am privileged as heck, and I acknowledge that. I know I'm Asian and I go through my own Asian things, but I will never know the fear that Black people have to go through. And so I just want to acknowledge that, like, because of my privilege and because of where I grew up and how I grew up, I want to acknowledge all of that and acknowledge that I have a lot to learn myself. I don't want to use being Asian as an excuse to not check myself. Yeah, this week, a lot of soul searching, a lot of calling things out in myself. This has just been really eye-opening, and I don't want it to stop now. I don't want it to stop when the social media hype dies down. I want this to be part of our daily conversations. When Jason and I have children one day, I want to be able to openly talk about race, and I want to be able to educate my kids one day. And so I appreciate y'all wanting fun, normal content. Like, I get that. I want to see thrifting, I want to see fashion, but for right now, I just need to address the things that are going on because this is real life for a lot of people. This needs to be brought up in conversations because I think just race in general needs to be brought up more. That is what I have to say on this. Again, if you would like to make a donation to Black Women's Blueprint, you can download any of my embroidery templates. I will also put a link down below for you to be able to directly donate to them as well. I will also be including a list of resources to educate yourself on anti-racism. I'll put a link down below in the description box. If you are new to this conversation like I am, I'm very new to this conversation. I think we should all be able to help each other in a really kind and grace-filled way. I am so appreciative and thankful for y'all. All right, so Jason and I ended up going on a run. So dang hot in Nashville. So took a shower and I thought I would use the blowout brush that I did a review on because I am obsessed with it. And I wanted to show you guys really quick kind of how I use it now. I don't do it very often. A lot of people are like, don't use it all the time. And I don't. I maybe use it once every couple weeks, but I was just feeling like I have time. I might as well blow out my hair. So this is the brush and I let my friend Mary Helen borrow it for a week because she has really, really thick hair and she like seriously has to blow dry it every single time because it gets really frizzy. So she tried it out and she texted me and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I need to buy this right now. She was a big fan of it, but I got it back because I was like, I'm gonna need that back. I'll link this one down below, but this is the Revlon one. First part done and I literally forgot to use heat protectant. That's how little I blow dry my hair or ever style it. So now I need to add some heat protectant to this side. This is the BB Repair blow dryer from Bumble and Bumble. I cannot believe I forgot to add it to the other side. Maybe I'll just add it and then do some touch-ups or something. Now I'm gonna do this side of my hair and maybe touch up this side. So now on to the top part. Add my heat protectant. I will not forget this part, this top part, because this part has more coloring in it, so it is a little bit more susceptible to being damaged by heat. So is the finished blown out hair. I think it looks pretty dang good. So I'm going to add just the slightest bit of oil to just the ends, just to kind of get rid of frizz. This is the final hair. I think it looks pretty good for a quick at-home blowout. So silky and smooth now. 9:36. Technically, if we want to get 8 hours of sleep and get up at 6 a.m., we need to be asleep in 30 minutes. However, I am checking on my village real quick before bed, and Jaywaz is playing with a noise maker. Will we be asleep in 30 minutes? No. Will we still try to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, honestly, this vlog has just totally steered a different way. However, but so has our world. And I will say we were out late with my mom and it was really good because we got to talk to her about racism and the things that are going on right now, and that was really meaningful to both of us. And we just wanted to like be able to talk about that within our own communities. So like our friends we've talked with, my family, Jason's family, and that's been really important to us. And so that's why we got home a little bit later. I ain't even mad. It was really good talking to my mom about it. And you talked to your grandpa?
I did a FaceTime with my grandpa yesterday.
Yeah. Check my Animal Crossing town really quick, then I'm gonna get ready for bed. And then hopefully we could be asleep by 11. That's like 7 hours of sleep, which I feel like we could survive on. 11's the goal now. 10's not the goal anymore. Guys, I'm so excited because my hydrangeas are in season. I also have my little Glossier sweatshirt on. It's 11:15. We just got in bed. Jason had to do his wind down yoga before he could come to bed. Literally doing downward dog. Riley's watching him do downward dog.
I'm trying to be zen, dude.
I'm gonna wake up at 7 tomorrow. This whole vlog was about like winding down earlier, but honestly this week has been impossible to wind down with everything that's going on. Like, I just feel like my mind literally cannot shut off at like 9 p.m. So maybe we'll try this another week, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because this wasn't even about the sleep schedule at this point. Thanks for watching, and I hope that the conversations that we've had have inspired you to also learn and grow and just stand up for the Black community as well.
Links in description box for
link in description box for ways to help. Yes, everything will be down below. The Black Women's Blueprint you can find down below. You can give directly. I'll also include a list of resources for anti-racism and other funds that you can donate to or educate yourself on. Didn't plan for it to go this way, obviously, but that's just what's going on. Sleep schedules, not that important right now, but we'll figure that out another day. 7 a.m. still feels good. If we can get up at 7 a.m., I feel like that's still a win. Honestly, we just need rest, and we just need to actually get 8 hours, so we'll be getting up at 7. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel and you somehow found this video of all videos to join in on. I'd love to have you back for more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Peace.